Hello viewers, welcome to Science TV. My name is Ben Warangai and our sign language interpreter doing the voicing is Wanjangede. On to our first news. The national assessment cycle under the competency-based curriculum entered its second day today, with Principal Secretary PS for the Ministry of Education, Julius Bitok, presiding over the launch ceremony that the Deputy County Commissioner's DCC office in Ngong, North Kajiado. According to data released by the Kenya National Examination Council, over 1.29 million learners sit for the Kenya Primary School Education Assessment, KEPSA, while their 1.13 million counterparts in grade 9 have registered for junior school, Kenya Junior School Education Assessment, that will determine placement to senior schools, previously known as high schools. The registered candidates span various educational stages, including primary, junior, senior, special needs, and pre-vocational levels.
From the look of things, we are on track in as far as this delivery is concerned. And for yesterday, we had a few hiccups here and there, but we were able to resolve them. Like, for example, in some centers, there were 1 or 2 papers missing here and there, but NEC moved quickly to ensure that every center had enough papers for the candidates. So I want to say that so far so good. We are confident the exams are going to be delivered well. The papers were administered and they were returned as required. And say that I want to thank all our stakeholders, including center managers, invigilators, for the smooth delivery of day 1 examinations yesterday. Today is day 2 for KAPSEA, Kajasea, and we are confident that the process will go smoothly. And we have asked our stakeholders, our sub-county directors, our county directors, to ensure that they do their best to ensure that we deliver a credible exam. We thank the security team, the National Government Administration, sub-county directors of education, sub-county ACCs, or rather, yes, sub-county ACCs and DCCs, and all the players who are able to handle this exam. They are doing it in a very professional way. Here in Kajiado, everything is quiet. The weather is good. We have put in place all the logistical requirements, not only in Kajiado, even all over the country. And we are confident that we are going to deliver the inaugural Kajasea exam very professionally, and we expect our learners to do their best.
And moving on, President William Ruto has announced the order lifting of the ban on logging, allowing for the immediate harvesting of only mature trees in forests across the country. The head of state justified the decision by emphasizing the need for commercial utilization of mature timber, arguing against letting the valuable resource rot in the forest. Speaking during a public engagement forum at the Molo Technical and Vocational College in Elbagon, Molo constituency, President Ruto stated that the move is aimed at revitalizing the local timber industry. He further announced that the government plans to begin selling mature trees to local sawmillers across all national forests in the coming weeks.
Bara ya dueling tunaanzisha mwezi ujao, na tunaanzisha mwezi ujao kwa sababu tumeweka mpango maalum ambayo inaleta private sector katika ujenzi wa barabara. Kwa hivyo we have to think outside the box if we have to build enough roads in the Republic of Kenya.
The Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, has successfully petitioned the Shanzu Law Courts for the continued detention of 6 foreign nationals accused of trafficking illicit drugs valued at approximately 8 billion Kenya shillings. The suspects will remain in police custody for 30 days to allow investigations to complete comprehensive inquiries into the alleged offenses. The application for extended detention was made under Section 4A(2) of the Narcotic, Drug and Psychotropic Substances Control Act 1994. The 6 individuals were arrested on Friday following a multi-agency operation at the Kilindini Port where authorities intercepted 1,035.9 kilograms of clear body carried in 769 packages suspected to be synthetic narcotics. To ensure due process, the prosecution also requested the court to appoint an independent interpreter for the suspects while authorities work to verify their identities and credentials.
And he is contracted to work for NCIS. I have a copy of his contract documentation.
The only issue or point of departure is as to whether he is competently, professionally, in that position to be able to interpret these matters that are ongoing.
And on to our next news. The Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, has announced a series of nationwide memorial ceremonies to honor the life and legacy of its late party leader, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. The memorials are expected to give Kenyans from various regions an opportunity to pay tribute to the old politician who was a central figure in the country's politics for over 4 decades. Odinga passed away on October 15th in Kochi, India, at the age of 80. ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna confirmed the dates and locations for the initial phase of the ceremonies, with the first memorial set for Magarini, Kilifi County, on November 2nd and 3rd, and the 2nd and 3rd memorials, Homa Bay and Migori, on November 5th and 6th, respectively. And on to our next news. Major human rights and legal organizations are urgently demanding immediate medical attention and release for Kenyan activists Bob Njage and Nicholas Oyo, who were allegedly abducted in Kampala, Uganda, and whose whereabouts have been unknown for merely a month. The Law Society of Kenya and Amnesty International said Africa claimed the two activists are being held in detention and that their health is severely deteriorating as a result of abuse. Njage and Oyo were reportedly abducted in Kampala on October 1st, 2025. They remain held incommunicado with no access to legal, medical, or political services. Informal reports suggest that their health is worsening, linked to harsh treatment while in detention.
Free Nick. Free Bob, free Nick. Informal sources indicate that the two's health has begun to deteriorate, probably as a result of torture and inhuman treatment for more than 25 days in detention without access to consular, legal, or medical services.
For the last 3 working days, 300 Kenyans have directly emailed President Yoweri Museveni. As the campaign continues to roll out internationally, we are calling on more Kenyans, East Africans, and people across the world to use the facility to demand the release and safe return of our fellow citizens.
We are calling upon development partners of East Africa, that is IMF, World Bank, and even Africa Development Bank, to review their plans to fund some governments, especially Ugandan government.
Free Bob, free Nick.
The Orange Democratic Party has officially announced its intention to remain a part of President William Ruto's broad-based government until the 2027 general election. The decision was made during the inaugural meeting of the party's Central Committee, the first since the recent death of the party's founder, the late Raila Odinga. In a significant leadership transition, the Central Committee formally installed Siaya Senator Oburu Oginga as the party's new leader. The announcement solidifies the party's direction in the post-Odinga era, confirming its commitment to the current broad-based political arrangement with the government for the remainder of the term.
We endorse Honorable Dr. Oburu Oginga as the new acting party leader and urge the party rank and file to accord him all the necessary support and cooperation to enable him guide the party through this difficult time. We reiterate the commitment of the party to the broad-based government until 2027, a relationship guided by the 10-point agenda entered into for the sake of peace and stability of the country. We may not always speak the same language, but we certainly know how to avoid the pitfalls of division that may happen on our path. We believe that the best way for the national government to honor the late Raila Odinga is to release the money owed to the party so that our programs can run and the legacy of our leader can remain secure.
We will be taking a commercial break. We will be back with the sports news.